What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you step by step on how to sketch a cougar. For today's lesson we'll need some white paper and a pencil. I'm going to start my sketch off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now the secret to creating better drawings is to start with the basic shapes first before we add in the details. So let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. We're going to start from the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Let's go to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now we're going to be using these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from that center point, let's move up. Just going to mark off the top of our circle right about here. Now I want to measure this distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line. So measure the distance from the center down towards the left and then down towards the right. Now I'm going to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So we'll start with the top left. Just working our way around, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using this as a guide. Always go back and just smooth this out. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, we start blocking in the key facial features. Let's start in the center. Just going to sketch out a small circle for the eye. Move all the way over towards the right side of our circle, and draw another one for the right eye. Now the center of the head is going to be in between these eyes, so right here it's going to mark this off. Let's curve this up and then over towards the top of our circle, right in the middle. And it'll come straight down towards the bottom. Let's connect the inside of the eyes with a curve, going up and then down. Now I want to pull the muzzle forward over towards the right, so down here, draw a straight line going across the top of the nose. From the ends, angle is down and then in towards the center, creating an upside down triangle. Now from the outside of this curve, it's going to bend this in and then down towards the left side of that triangle, and then the right going out and then down. Now from the tip of the nose, draw a short line coming down, angle the mouth coming down and out towards the left, and then right side. Now the right is going to be a little bit shorter because we're turning the head. Let's go back up to the top of the nose, curve this around, and then in. Let's extend the corner of the mouth, going all the way across. Angle this down towards the bottom of the mouth. Let's go underneath the muzzle on the right side, angle this down towards the same height, and then we'll flatten this off. Let's round out the chin. Now let's go back up to the eye line on the left. We're just going to round out the jaw. Go out, come all the way down. Now I just want to pull this in towards the mouth, and we'll bend that down towards the chin. Let's bump out the side of the head around the eye. Going out, down, and then in. Let's block in the ears. From the center of the head, let's move over towards the left. Bend this up and then out. Round out the ear. Come down and then in towards the side of the head. Now let's tuck the right ear in behind. So stepping over towards the right, going up and out, round out the ear, and then in towards the side. Now from the top of the head, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going all the way across towards the left, across the back. Let's go underneath the jaw, curve the neck, going out and then down. Now we just completed the most important step of our drawing, which is capturing the proportions and symmetry. Let's go back and erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean drawing, we want to go back in and start modifying the shapes and adding some more details. Now I'm going to start with the eyes. Let's start with the left eye. Just going to go across the top, and then out. We want to pull this in towards the point, towards the muzzle. So just darken up the outside of the iris, and reshape the bottom of the eye, just pulling this in. A small black dot in the center for the pupil. Now from here, it's going to work our way out, across, and just lightly adding some more detail and shape. And then from the eyes, we're going to work our way out. So here, I'm just going to work my way down the nose. Just going to add some folds. adding some shape to the nose. And just modifying the edge of the mouth. Give a slight bend coming down and then up along the side. Just blocking those two large fangs underneath the mouth. And a couple small teeth in the center. And now we're just going to add the shape for the tongue coming down from the top of the mouth towards the bottom. Just add a fold in the center. So those two large fangs along the bottom. Just a row of smaller teeth. Now I'm going to go back up to the top. I'm just going to lower the top of the head just by flattening this off. Adding a fold in the center. You see that once you see the details, you want to start modifying the shape and proportions. Just going to lower this ear a little bit more. Also the back of the neck. Now you're going to go back and clean up our drawing again. Now once we're happy with the layout and proportions, I'm going to switch my pencil to a 0.9mm mechanical pencil, still with a 2B graphite stick. I'm going to add some contrast and more detail. So I want to start back at the eyes, working around the eyelid, and just darkening up the outside. I'm just using these short little strokes to add some fur, and then just add some rough shading. Darken up the pupil. Now it's going to add a glare, the curve across the center. It's going to lightly darken up the top. Add a little bit of texture just underneath the eye. Now we're just going to work our way across towards the right. Now we're just going to move down and start adding some more detail to the nose. And we want to darken up the inside of the nostrils. Just going to brush some texture across the top. darken up that lower lip. And then we'll layer the fangs on top. I'm just going to refine the shape of the head along the jaw. We're just adding a little bit of texture along the outside of fur, and down towards the neck and the chin. I want to darken up the inside of the ear, starting along the bottom. And I'm just going to blend that up. Now let's switch over to the side edge of our pencil, and this is a 2mm mechanical pencil. Again, just using that same 2B graphite stick. I'm just going to add some rough shading. Just going to start by adding a dark shadow underneath the head, across the neck. I'm just going to vary the tones across the face. Let's switch our pencils again and start adding some more detail inside the fur. Now as we get closer to the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and textures, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a cougar. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.